My mic was muted. Okay. Hello, welcome. My name is Lilanthia, and I'm going to turn myself down a little tiny bit. There we go. And today I'm going to play some Magic Arena, doing the Gold 4 grind. It's going to be pretty sweet. And yeah, let's go ahead and hit it. I'm playing a green-white list. It is like basically a Celestia tokens type list. So, you know, here's hoping that it's cool. Like basically a Celestia tokens type. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and hit play. New Deck 3 is the name because I am kind of unoriginal. I guess I could have taken the time to call it Celestia tokens or something, but whatever. We're going to jam a Rockstar. Alright, so let's check out this hand. It looks pretty okay. My only thing I dislike about it is not turn 1 of Johnny's Welcome. The tempo on it's kind of weird, but it seems like these hands are keepable in my experience. So let's go ahead and flower. We'll get a basic plains, and then we'll hold the other flower flourish. Pass it up. Another Nissa avatar, that's pretty sweet. You know Nissa's my favorite, of course. Fountain of Renewal, what's that? Oh, upkeep, gain a life. Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and play Johnny's Welcome. We'll pass it up. Alright, opponent's turn. Auto passing. I don't really have much to do here, so, you know, that's that. I hit the Sunpetal Grove into the Elvish Rejuvenator. Gain that life. Take the Sun Petal. Alright. And what were the cards that I passed? Does it show me? It doesn't. Okay, well that's fine. That's the thing I do like, is the revealed card zone on MTGO lets me see a lot of that stuff a little better, but that's okay. Sky Scanner, 3 mana, 1/1, flyer, enters the battlefield, draw card. Pretty good card here. Let's go and jam Sun Petal and Amara. We'll gain our life, and then let's pass it up. So the next turn I'll be able to march, gain a bunch of life and a bunch of guys. March for 4 or 5 probably. So I'm pretty on board with that. Gets me some board presence. Hopefully this deck taps out. All this blue mana makes me kind of nervous. Okay, well, that's worrisome. We'll pay the 2 life. I guess we've got to just go in and hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're gonna... Well, March is an instant. Let's go and save it. Let's attack with Amara, since we'll get our guy anyway. And then I can convoke with the guy, so it's kind of a zero-sum game. And then hope that they tap out. Because, I mean, EOT, we march, and then untap and flourish, and then hopefully we win. See, they don't control a wizard, so I don't think there's really much they can do on 2 here. Okay. And what did we say March was? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's tap some guys, pay for it. I don't know if maybe they have a negate or a... Oh, Disdainful Stroke. Okay, we got stroked out. So that means this turn we're going to go ahead and do this again for 6 while they're tapped out. Let's go white, green, white. Tap all the stuff. Gain a bunch of life. And then we'll pass it up. Alright. Cool. We're doing it. We're making it happen here. Okay. So then they play Diligent Excavator. So is this like the blue historic deck? I think that's what we're looking at here. Okay. Sacrifice. Oh no, they're casting one. Okay. And they milled my Galta and a Beast Whisperer. They're going to play a Sentinel Totem. Make me mill 2 more cards. Go settle the wreckage. They get to scry. 0 top, 1 bottom. and our turn. So then we've got the 6 mana here. We get to cast Flower to Flourish, and should be game. Hopefully they don't have another Disdainful Stroke. I mean, I guess 2 cards, it's possible. They just drew a bunch and kind of sculpted their hand. But we'll see, because if they can't stop this, I win, I think. Or I get close enough that it doesn't matter. Yep, there it is. Alright, we did it! It's our first win in the gold tier. Get some coin. So let's go again. Okay. Waiting for the old opponent. Okay, Promise. We got the, I can't actually remember her name. 2 lands. I don't like this hand. It doesn't have a good game plan. Let's mulligan. This hand also does not have a good game plan, but it lets me cast Settle if I need to, and I can play Resplendent Angel on turn 3. I feel like going to 5 is worse. I will keep this. They went to 5. Oh shoot, that's not good. Let's scry that to the bottom. And here comes Temple Garden into play tapped. Okay, pass it up. Alright, opponent, show me what you got. There's a turn 1 Llanowar. They got that promo one. That's pretty sweet. Sunpetal Grove, pass. So most of the Llanowar decks I've seen are green-red, although that's really good. Cool, okay. Well, let's go Plains into Resplendent Angel. If they're mono-green, I think the Angel's kind of a pretty clear and present threat, especially if I just don't have anything to play on curve next turn. Of course, they're going to ding me for 5 here, but then I'll go back in the air, and we get to hopefully just settle and then cruise control out a win. Cancel that. Next. Attack. 1 attacker. Go. End turn. Hopefully it doesn't, like, tip them off that I actually attacked. But bring in the team. Okay, here you go. You're about to get a buttload of green mana. Good old Wrath to Exile. Okay, I move. So we're very close to being able to activate Resplendent and get some life back. Let's go Druid. Let's go Generous Stray. Probably should have done that the other way and did the Stray first, but whatever. We do have the option to cast Ghalta next turn, I think. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. No, we do not. But anyway, let's beat in. I know we're going to take 5 on the chin here, but we need to be proactive. Mono green doesn't have any hasting threats as far as I know. So the worst that'll happen is I'll get dinged for 5. Unless maybe they put a Blanchwood armor on it, then that'd be kind of terrifying. Is that even in Standard still? I know I played that deck in the last Standard that was on Arena, so I'm entirely unsure if that's gonna be a thing in this. That deck was cool. I'm really sad because we're missing Nissa Vital Force for me to be able to play it still. And then we also lost... there was one other card in that deck that was like super sweet and I really liked playing it. Rishkar's Expertise. And we still have Search for Azcanta, which is a card I should probably test. Or not Azcanta, Search for Growing Rights of Itlimoc. Yeah, that's the one. So that's something I'll have to keep an eye out for. Okay. Waiting. They're using a timeout. And there's the other Steel Leaf. So it's a total of 3 of them now. We'll take the 5 on the chin. And we hit Namera, Soul of the Accord. I think I want to just gain 5 life and attack. So it puts me at 15, I get a 4/4. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that as a strategy here. Because then the 4/4 can trade with the Steel Leaf. And I'll still take 5, but put them to 9. Okay, double Steel Leafs. Let's go blocks. Okay, I'm back at 10. They play a Gigantosaurus. Alright. So Gigantosaurus is a little scary. We've got a couple of options now. I can go ahead and play Amera and then march. This thing doesn't have trample. I could play Shali, but I don't really think that does much for me here. The 10/10 doesn't have evasion, but they might top deck a trick. But going Amara into might, or to march, means I'm definitely taking 5 more if they have a trick. I think we just stay on the hype train. As we get our Angel, we can block Steel Leaf. We can chump out Giganosaurus with Generous Stray. And then we kill them in the air with the Archangel. Yeah, we kill them in the air with the Archangel. Cool, we did it. Throw a good game out there, be sportsmanlike and such. Second win in Gold Tier 4. Alright. Got a free card. It is a Ladev Champion. That guy seems interesting. Turn all your little guys into one big guy. Alright, well let's go ahead and play. Versus Urza's 401k. It'd be a funny name for like one of those like investment type card shops. So we've got a Llanowar, Druid of the Cowl, Sprouting Renewal, Settle the Wreckage, and some land. I think that this is keepable. I'm a little nervous because I don't have like a clear and present threat. We'll go ahead and go Forest in Llanowar Pass. So the Dimir decks that I've played against have been kind of hard for me because they can usually outgrind me. Sprouting Renewal might be good if this is the Disinformation Campaign one, which it looks like starting off with a Discovery. Alright, here we go. It's a land, so let's go ahead and do Temple Garden. We'll pay the 2 life. We're going to go with Johnny's Welcome into Druid of the Cowl. And pass the turn. The Johnny's Welcome is a surprisingly clutch card for this. There's the Disinformation Campaign. Okay, we'll discard the Druid of the Cowl. And there we go. Let's hit the old Sun Petal Grove. And let's go ahead and Sprouting Renewal. The Disinformation Campaign. There it is. Boom. Got him. And let's get in for 2. Alright. Passing it back to me. Maybe soon, in a second. Okay, there's a Watery Grave untapped and they pass. There we go. So they've got counter magic up, potentially. Let's go ahead and just... let's pass. I want to see if I can resolve March during their turn. Well, that sucks, but I guess I'm kind of glad that I didn't March main phase. Okay. So now here's a question. I've never done this before. Do I March for 1? I'm going to try it, because I need to have some kind of board presence. This might be the wrong move, but I've not been in this position yet. And then this way I can at least, you know, build a board. Oops, what did they oops? They're like, I should have saved that for March. Oh well. Say Livy. My move is a Forest. Let's go in. Make him take some damage. I'm not sure what they're oopsing, because, I mean, they have mana, I would imagine, to play whatever they want at this point. Maybe they meant to counter the March, because they were like, oh, I could have Disdainful Stroked that. but here's 5 mana. Is this where they dispersal back a Druid of the Cowl? Okay, this is another land. Am I okay with playing this whole draw go attack for 2 deal? I mean, I guess so far it's working. Okay, they exile the Llanowar. That sucks. They gain 2. They go back to 14. I'm up to 24. Alright. Boop boop be doop. Let's see what they've got. I mean, they've got all kinds of mana and all kinds of cards. What are they doing? Ooh, it's one of the Shards of Alara islands. That's really cool looking. All the Esper lands are really neat. Might of the Masses, alright. Draw me the least useful card in my deck. Alright, here we go. Okay, the Eldest Reborn. That card's a bit of a problem for me. Hopefully I'll see a Knight of Autumn or something off the top. Resolve. Yep, here goes my guy. And we draw Ghalta, which does nothing. I'm gonna have to discard. We'll definitely discard Might of the Masses and not Ghalta, since they're gonna get their pick of any of the guys in my graveyard. We'll force them to have to take Druid of the Cowl if we can. But I mean, Thought Erasure could be coming into play here. Okay, no Thought Erasure. Let's jam Rejuvenator. Oh, it got sinisterly sabotaged. No. Okay, so now they get to go get, I guess maybe Rejuvenator might be the best. Yeah. Yep, you got Rejuvenator. You did it. We did it, boys. Ah, Disinformation Campaign. Okay. So, knowing what this deck is capable of, we're going to bid and settle the wreckage. I really don't want them having Ghalta. They have enough mana to cast it, I think. I don't. I'm going to have it discarded anyway, though. I think this is a dunzo one. I haven't quite figured out this matchup yet. Like, it makes me wonder, do I need, like, Carnage Tyrant? Is that maybe what needs to be in here for this? Kind of wish they would have reprinted Chord of Calling. That would have been sweet. Okay, here's a Namera. It's going to get probably countered, I imagine, with 5 cards in hand against a control deck. Sometimes you just got to be realistic about these things. Oh, it resolved. All right. We did it. Passing the turn. Here we go. Island and the Eldest Reborn. Alright, sacking Namera. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No way for me to cast Ghalta. That's not good. Resplendent Angel is pretty decent if it sticks. I mean, it's not enough to stop a Ghalta. Yeah. I think that's where we have to call a good game. Alright, we're out. So now I lose 1. Do I lose 2? How does that work when you're in gold? Okay, I just lose 1. So I have to win 4 matches in a row to get to gold 3. Ugh. Let's take a look at the deck. So new deck 3, edit deck. So this is what we're looking at. 2 Johnny's Welcome, some Llanowar, some Might of the Masses, some Flower Flourish, Druid of the Cowls, Greenwood Sentinel. I like the Vigilance aspect, but these probably could get cut for something that's a little better against control. We've got 1 Knight of Autumn and 1 Sprouting Renewal in the main. I'll be able to deal with those enchantments. Some Generous Strays, because I like drawing cards. A couple Beast Whisperers, some Ghaltas, some Marches. Land base is pretty standard. 20 lands with the 3 Flower Flourish is pretty good. 2 Settles, a Shalai. I have 2 Mythic Wild cards though, so I could go grab a Carnage Tyrant and a Carnage Tyrant, and maybe cut the Greenwood Sentinels. and try that out. Let's do one more before I have to go start my day of doing chores and work and stuff. Got a lot of magic cards on my desk I gotta put away, and a lot of living room I gotta clean, so you know, it's the adult life. Stuff to do. This hand looks fine. I have no qualms with it. Okay, we're playing against a fair deck. Usually we're really good against these unless our draw is abysmal. So let's go Llanowar. A little bit of vaping. No blocks. Yep, you get it. My move? Nope, red. Okay. And a Danto Vanguard. Alright. My move. Let's drop that Sun Petal Grove. And then here, I think we're going to go on the Elvish Rejuvenator. Let's look at the top 5. Putting Shillelagh on the bottom, or Shillelagh on the bottom, that kind of stinks, but she's not the most amazing in this matchup, I don't think. I really want to get to a March, because this deck kind of struggles with me marching out a bunch of dudes. They definitely get the Knight. I wouldn't mind seeing a Settle the Wreckage to come through here. Alright, we're at 15. There's an Amara. Let's go ahead and see what we draw off Generous Ray. Okay, let's play the Plains. Let's go ahead and drop Amara. Get that setup going. No attacks. We're going to be on the defensive. Make it a second 2/2 Knight. About 2 guys. And the team gets haste and stuff. And Adanto the first fort. Okay, so we probably ought to block some of this. So that's 6, 10. So this is lethal if I don't block. We're going to go ahead and push Amara here. Well, it's not necessarily even going to trade, though. Or do we just ditch Rejuvenator? Yeah, let's just ditch Rejuvenator and go to my turn. Okay, we're at 3. It's not a good place to be. Next turn's going to be pretty hard. We get to see March. March will make us 5 guys, gain us 5 life. Is that enough here? 6 guys. 6 life on blocks. Yeah, it's enough to like make a turn out of, I guess. We'll wait till combat. No attacks. End turn. Yep, Knights get +2/+1. Create a guy. Okay. Their Knights got plussed. They're going to go to attackers. Okay. Let's go ahead and march for 5. White, green, green. Convoke. Do that. Okay, Amara makes a guy. And then March makes more guys. Okay. So let's go block here, block here, block here, block here, block here, and block here. So that's going to get rid of a decent amount of their team. I'm sure they'll pay the 4 life. Yep, it's indestructible. Good. A bunch of life gaining happens. I take some damage. I'm at 8. We top deck a Plains. Here's a Druid. Here's a Rejuvenator. Let's go get a land. Probably should have grabbed Sun Petal, but whatever. I am going to attack with Amara. So maybe we've stabilized. I don't know. Definitely wouldn't mind seeing a what's that stupid thing called? Settle the wreckage on top. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, there's the Vanguard. We're going to put the Rejuvenator in front. Let's gain life. Yeah. So they have to take 4 if they want to keep it. Okay. Kills my little soldier. My move. We did not rip a Settle the Wreckage. But that's okay. I mean, we're kind of stable. We won't attack, of course. If we do rip a march, that's going to be pretty good. They're definitely just rebuilding their board, which, I mean, makes sense. That's what their deck does. Okay, just the 3-1. Let's go ahead and plop, well, let's plop the Rejuvenator in front. Okay, they pay their 4. Kills my guy. Not a land. Definitely, basically a land. Okay. Well, I mean, we can cast Galta if we draw him. Carnage Tyrant if we draw him. March, of course, would be the preference, or Settle. But I think they may have been playing against Settle, and that's why they weren't swinging all out. That's really good. And that's probably game. Oh, bring in the combat. Let's see what you got. Okay, Mentor. Putting the token on. The Knight. So Llanowar goes to Knight. Llanowar goes to Tajic. Generous Stray goes to Adanta Vanguard. We're taking 5. Draw. And of course we whiffed. Good game. Okay, well, so we won 2, we lost 2. We're still in gold tier 4. Kind of maybe should have quit while I was ahead at 2, but you know, that is what it is. You know, you can't go back and like change that stuff after you've done it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out and watching. If you're catching this later on the YouTube channel itself, you know, throw me a thumbs up if you like seeing this kind of content. If you don't, you know, toss me a comment below. I do really enjoy making videos, and it's something I'm hoping to get back to doing a lot more of after some life stuff happened. And so, you know, hopefully you'll see some more of us soon. Have a great day, night, or evening, or whatever it is where you're at, and thank you so much for watching.